Beate, you are going to be up next.
Okay.
Do you want to show your presentation? Or
You
do
know,
you want...
I tried to share my screen. Let's see if that works.
Yes.
I have to. How is that? And now I just need to do full screen, right?
Not full screen, but yes, that one. And put it at the beginning.
Make it at the beginning, yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. So I am talking about menopause today. And first of all, of course, I'm Beate Holst, and I'm a third-year student of LASH, and I loved my time there. Yes, menopause. It's a time of profound transformation for women, and on all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. But before we get into that, I like to give a brief overview of homeopathy. Homeopathy is a healing method, a natural healing method. It's developed by the German medical doctor Samuel Hahnemann in the end of the 18th century. And it's based on the principle of like cures like, or the laws of similars. We are using a substance that causes specific symptoms in a healthy person that is used to treat a sick person expressing the same symptom picture. All the remedies are sourced from the plant, animal, and/or mineral kingdoms. And the remedies are highly potentized through vigorous shaking and dilution, to the effect that the original substance can no longer be detected, allowing for safe usage of even highly toxic substances like belladonna, mercury, or arsenicum, and many more. The remedies only carry the energetic imprint of the substance. Therefore, homeopathy is considered energy medicine. And the big question for us, how to choose the correct homeopathic remedy. As homeopaths, we always look at the whole person, the totality of symptoms, mentally, emotionally, physically, and who the person is in its essence, its deepest personal level. We collect this information carefully, analyze, and look for the essence of the patient, which subsequently guides us to our remedy choice. So coming to the menopause. So there's 3 stages, and it starts out with perimenopause, then menopause, and then it transitions into the postmenopausal stage. Women enter menopause at the age between 45 to 55 years. That can vary, of course, individually. This transitional biochemical process can last from 6 to 13 years. The hormone production from the ovaries declines over time. We call the beginning of this phase the perimenopausal stage. Once the menses has stopped for a consecutive period of 12 months, women enter the stage of menopause and are generally no longer fertile. In the postmenopausal phase, osteoporosis and heart disease needs to be watched. In Western societies these days, 15% of women are symptom-free. They're very lucky, but the majority of women, like 85% and even more, I guess, will experience mild to severe menopausal symptoms, like hot flashes, irregular menses, that's usually how it starts out, dryness of skin and the mucous membranes, depression, insomnia, we talked about, headaches, menorrhagia, heart diseases and heart palpitations, fatigue, irritability, and trouble concentrating. I like to just bring the focus to the adrenal glands. After the ovaries greatly reduce their estrogen and progesterone production, the female body switches to its emergency backup system, the adrenal glands. They are located on top of the kidneys. Women often approach menopause already in a stage of depletion, like nutritionally or emotionally, and are under environmental and physical stress, which compromises optimal adrenal functions, especially today where women work and they are housemakers and have children. It's just an overload. So the adrenal glands are responsible for the production of pregnenolone, which is a precursor to form other hormones such as DHEA, progesterone, estrogen, testosterone, and others. A healthy lifestyle and diet sets the foundation for the production of adequate levels of androgens, our sex hormones. These androgenic hormones are not only produced in the ovaries, but also in the adrenal glands, skin, muscles, brain, pineal glands, in the hair follicles, body fats, breasts, and liver. Creating a healthy endocrine balance is the goal for every woman to walk symptom-free through the springtime of the second half of her life. Here are a few menopausal remedies to consider. One very important one is belladonna. Belladonna presents with throbbing hot flashes and a red face, followed by sweating, heart palpitations and restlessness, right-sided throbbing headaches that begin with the menopausal change, rage, violent anger, dilated pupils, and as a keynote as well, they desire lemonade. Then another key remedy is lachesis mutus. They present with strong hot flashes without perspiration. They have a rush of blood to the head, heart palpitations, and it all is worse when they are laying on the left side. They have intense emotions during the transition to menopause, worse when the blood flow stops. They have jealousy, anger, suspiciousness. They lash out at others. They have a high sex drive and are usually loquacious. Then we have sepia succus. There are hot flashes accompanied by profuse sweating. And the flushes start in the pelvis and spread upwards. There's vaginal dryness, heaviness in the pelvis, urinary incontinence, low libido, aversion to sex. They are burned out from depression and irritability. They prefer to be alone. They have aversion to the loved ones, and they are better from open air and definitely exercise. Then we have beloved pulsatilla. Pulsatilla has also hot flashes when they are in the warm environment. They are weepy, they desire company and consolation, and they have very strong cravings for sweets and chocolate. Then another remedy, the sanguinara canadensis. They have flushing red cheeks with burning sensations in palms and soles. There's an emptiness and a burning in the stomach. They crave spices. They feel helpless and paralyzed, lethargic. And they have aversion to work. They are better from sleep. And the menses in the end become profuse and have black blood. Sulfur, another important remedy, has hot flushes with a hot head, feet, and hands. And there is a lot of burning in their body. They must throw off the covers. There is milder perspiration, great fatigue, insomnia. They have swollen breasts, especially before their menses, profuse menses, dry and itchy skin and scalp. They are irritable, selfish, depressed. Life is in disarray for them. And of course, they have an intellectual mind. Another remedy important is the simicifuga. They are sad and gloomy. They feel caged up. They have a lot of sighing and they fear of going insane. There's flushing heat on top of their head, breasts, and they have breast and ovary pain. They feel weak, also insomnia, palpitations, a sinking feeling in their stomach. And the greater the blood flow, okay, the worse they feel. Another good one is the Amelennium nitrosum. It's not used as much, I guess. It's for menopausal headache and flushes of heat with anxiety. Palpitations, they have also a fiery red face, throbbing migraines, and they are rather nervous and sensitive women. And last but not least, the Ophoinum, it's the ovary extract, is for hot flushes and other menopausal symptoms caused by surgical removal of ovaries before they go into a natural state of menopause. So it's an artificial menopause due to operation. And that's it. Thank you for listening.
Well done. That was great. Right on time. Does anyone, excuse me, have any quick questions?
Yes, I'm actually very curious about that. Oh, the last remedy you mentioned, I actually have never heard about it yet. But
Yeah.
Have you, by chance, when you did your research, heard anything about, like, would dogs, female dogs, benefit about, like, of that remedy? You know, because when they are fixed, they usually take the ovaries out here in the States, which I absolutely hate. Also, they're like still kind of almost like puppy age or just a year old. So I wonder if they would benefit from that.
Well, I mean, I don't have experience with that, but I would always look if they have any adverse symptoms, if they are cranky, irritable, or show symptoms. If they are kind of fine, then of course I wouldn't use it. So I think it depends on how they present after that, but sure, I think what helps us helps the animals too.
Yeah, beautiful presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Beate.
Thank you.
Let's,
Good job.
applause her and give her some love.
Yay.
Yay. Very
Very
informative.
good.
Thank you.
Really good, Beate.
Yeah, good job.
Niraj, you're going to be up next. So Beate, you have to stop sharing your screen.
Oh, well, I don't even know how that, oh, here, up there.
There you go.
Okay. Sorry.
All right.